Hello, hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? Got the OBS up and running. Yay! I was playing with it. So yay! Maggie Farrell, hello. Carolyn to be free, hello. Greetings, Miss Orbison Smith, hello. How are y'all doing? I hope everyone is having a good day. Or end of a good day, I should say. There, let me go there. Okay, here we go. I am good. Thank you, Maggie. How are you doing? That's the question. How you doing? I want to see something. Hold on a second. I'm just curious. Well, at least I am behind the desk. But I wonder if... Hold on a second. I'm testing something out. I wonder if I can put that on a loop. I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's see if I can put that on a loop. Dead serious. I'm playing. This is what I do. I play. So, because I am going to be doing some weekly news thingy, and I know everybody wants to see me. So, with me behind the desk, that's awfully far away. American Farmer, hello. Hey Liz, that's a cool intro. Thank you. Chris created that. How are you doing? I'm wondering. There has to be a way to do that. The intro thing. Hey Les, is your workers' comp settled yet? Just wondering. You don't need to answer if you don't want. I didn't have workers' comp, hun. I am on disability. Oh yeah, and that went 3 years ago. Yeah. Yep. I think I got it in what? 2012. Took me over a year. Um, because the court kept getting postponed, and not from my end, from the court's end. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought you were. No. No. I've been disabled for a long time. Hell, I was deemed disabled and I didn't even know it. I just tried to go back to work and said, something's wrong here. They're like, oh, you were deemed disabled like 9 months ago. It's like, really? Les, really? Mine took 2 weeks to get approved. No, the court, for me to actually go to court, it kept getting postponed by the court. It wasn't by me. It wasn't from my end. It was by the court's thing. And they postponed it a couple times, so. You know. So we knew the second I walked in I was approved. They just had to go through the paperwork. I guess the highs like that. They do that a lot, I hear. Yeah. Yep. But it takes a few to get your court date when you go for the disability. It does. Here in the high anyway. But it's not no 6 months or nothing like that. Big Feed, hello. What are we going to talk about tonight, Les? Oh, I figured we'd just be BSing because actually I I was going to come on the regular way, the normal Hangouts way, because it's only tonight and tomorrow night. Tonight and Wednesday night is the last for Google Hangouts. And I'm still trying to figure out how to. There is a way, but I think it's really, really difficult. But there is a way to get people on panel through YouTube. And then I know I can get people on panel through OBS. I just have to be, I just have to be shown how to do it. Maggie says, "Oh, I had been on workman's comp for 5.5 years before I went disabled." Oh. Greggy Huffman, my future ex-husband. Hello. Maggie says, "Oh yeah, explain please about the other way you can go on." Now I go on through OBS. Right now I'm through my OBS system, which is through the regular YouTube. I don't even, like, if I go to my creator studio and I go to the live streaming, I don't go any further than that. I just go where it says live streaming. I don't go to event or anything like that. And I just put in a title, and I can stream this way through my OBS. It's just that when I have my OBS, like if I was to, I can minimize everything and actually stream from the YouTube channel, like we're going to have to. But since I'm on OBS, I get to do all this other fancy stuff. So, well, let me answer your question in a minute. So, through OBS, I know I can have people up on panel. I just don't know how to do it just yet. And Chris said it may not switch back and forth between people like the Hangouts did. It's going to be a little different for people. And in some ways, it's going to be the same. If you're used to being up by yourself, nothing really is going to change, actually. You'll just go through YouTube instead of Hangouts. That you can still do the same thing, make it unlisted, private, public, whatever. But, you know, a lot of people want people up on panel. Is there a fee to do it once Hangouts is gone? No, there's no fee. You can go through straight YouTube. Matter of fact, a lot of people goes through straight YouTube the way it is because they don't know how. They didn't know how to go through Hangouts. It was foreign to them. I remember having to show a few people how to go through Hangouts. But no, there's no fee. Now, there are other platforms that people are looking into to where they can have a lot of people up on panel and stuff. There are other platforms, and some of them you have to pay for. And whether you can load them onto YouTube, I don't know. I really don't know. But there are other platforms. One of them is YouNow. I actually have a YouNow channel, but I couldn't tell you what it is. I'm not going to that. I have a Twitch. I have actually 2 Twitch accounts. But I'm not going to that just yet. Not just yet. I'm going to wait about another year. Amazon bought Twitch. And as soon as Amazon, because I heard in the wind, I was talking to Chris, I said, I heard Amazon's buying Twitch. He said, yeah. And so I said, as soon as they buy, boom. And it was like a week later, I had a Twitch account. So, Les, will this affect like me going on your panel, or will it be the same with you sending it to my email? I'm going to have to send it to your email, and there is a way to get you up here on panel through my OBS. We're just not sure. Well, first of all, I don't know how to do it. Chris is going to have to show me. I know one way of doing it, and it has to do with another program I have for a different setting. I don't know how to do it like I'm doing a regular live stream. Like if I was to bring you in on my news channel, I would have you in one of the boxes that were in the back because I have a panel for you to go on. Something like this, I just have to learn how to do it, but we're not sure if it'll, with Google Hangouts, whoever is talking, you know how it switches back and forth to people. I'm not sure, we're not sure if it will do it every single time. You know what I mean? But I am able to have people up with me on OBS. It just won't be the exact same as Hangouts was. But yeah, I'll have to send it to you through your email. And apparently there's a way to do it after you start your OBS program, and Megan is going to show me how to do that. So, but either way, I'm still going to have to send it to your email. Just don't ask me how. I don't know yet. But there is a way. So, and excuse my hat hair. I've been kind of excited and everything, but right now, I got a lot of great things coming down the pike. So, and I'm going to be meeting some people from my room, actually. And I'm waiting for April to come in. Greggy's like, you'll get it, sexy. You know it. You know it, future ex-hubby. But I'm waiting for April to come in because she wrote me this kindest little note. Oh, Les, your hat hair is just laid looking. No, it's not. Trust me. Snickerdoodle, hello. Sarah, hello. How are you? I got the OBS going, and you're not going to believe this. It was just a light issue. So I ordered all these lights in, and now 3 more are out. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So now I got to order more lights. Like, you got to be kidding me. These are supposed to be 8,000 hours. They lied. You know what? Incandescent is the way to go. They last the longest. Those are the longest lasting bulbs I have. These energy saver stuff and blah, blah, blah. Every time they improve something, they ruin it. But I don't think you can't get incandescent anymore. My mom went when she found out that they were going to these energy savers. She went and bought Kroger out. Literally, she went and was just buying them by the case. She was just buying them, and they're the longest lasting bulbs. Like anything else, they don't give you a choice. But so things are gonna starting Thursday, things are gonna be different but the same. Now I'm gonna tell you, there's a place for energy saver bulbs. I like incandescents myself. Same here. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Well, anyway, real quick, what I was gonna say is I was waiting for April. I was gonna thank her because she wrote me the sweetest little note the other day, and I was wanting to thank her openly. So I guess I'm gonna have to type it and send it to her. I was really wanting to thank her openly because I like to do that. You know, if somebody just says and does kind things, just let everybody know, you know. But that was so sweet of her what she wrote the other day. So my husband did the same with reveal bulbs. See, Sarah says my brother bought out his Habitat Restore because they were 1 cent each. He soon found out why, because they burned out so quickly. Exactly. Les, did you hear that Sierra Chicken is back? Taco John's for a limited time. Sierra Chicken is back at Taco John's. We don't have a Taco John's. I have a Taco Bell, but I don't have a Taco John's. By the way, that's what I had for dinner. That's why I was a few minutes late. I had a really late dinner. $2 for the lot. Wow. Whoops. Whoa. Okay, we didn't want that. Okay, all right. He thinks they may have been a defective batch that were still usable, and they only set him back about $2 for the lot. Wow. Maggie, oh crap. They just aren't bright enough for me. No, they're not for me either. They're really not. Same with, have you ever noticed street lights, car lights? They're all, ooh. Linnell Sorg, hello. You need a Taco John's. Yeah, we do. We need Taco John's. But I just had Taco Bell. Actually, I got another taco out there, so. Applebee's is using the song more and more and more for a commercial. That's not what the song is about, folks. How do you like it? How do you like it? More. Maggie says Jamie out in Indy just got a Taco John's. Oh. Yeah, I just had Taco Bell. I had a Nacho Supreme and a hard taco. Well, half of a hard taco. Get this. I got a hard taco Supreme. No lettuce. The only thing they gave me was meat and cheese. I'm like, really? I didn't care. I was hungry. I ate the bitch. I did. I ate it. Some things in the news, folks. Get this. I don't know if you can see it. Mr. Potato Head Eyes. This is what Zaya gave me for my ice cream cone. Here it is. I kept it up here. This was my ice cream cone. So I kept it up here because this is where he wanted it. So Greggy says, I remember when that song came out. God, I'm old. Secredoodle says, we have Taco John's. Sarah said, it was hit when I was a tween having my first crush on a boy. He played the trumpet. Also, I would imagine him playing for me during the solo. Aww. Aww. Let's see. It's my eyeball stuff. I got a lot of stuff in the mail today that I just didn't want to deal with, and I'm not dealing with it right now. But several things. First of all, we have 2 Taco John's in Tennessee. Never tried them though. May have to now, says Mark Farmer. Captain Clark, where have you been? Clark, where have you been? Andrea True, 1943, 2011. Where have you been, Clark? That there. Okay. The reason why. Oh, God, hold on. I hate it when things get underneath my. Alright, is this what I need? Yep. That's what I needed. In and out of hospitals. I got the best thing ever in the mail. What'd you get, Clark? What did you get? Are you doing better, Copen? I hope so, says Griggy. There is something I want to go over real quick. And it kind of... At first, if you haven't got a keychain yet, you're missing out. Best ever. Oh, got the keychain? Yes, my keychains. Yeah, I'm doing okay, says Clark. Now, something came... I think it came out a couple days ago. But, there was something that came out in the news. Clark said, yep, I love it. Awesome. Glad you do. Alright, you, of course... I don't think anybody can get the terrible situation of Columbine out of their head. And subsequently those after. Situations afterwards. But there was one other before Columbine that was in Arkansas. There was a situation that involved an 11 and a 12-year-old boy. Both of them, 11 and 12. Well, they were tried as juveniles and sentenced as juveniles, and they got out when they were 21. One served 9 years, the other one served 10. Now, when they got out, of course, they remained friends, believe it or not. They've gotten in trouble with the law. They changed their names. When they were released, they were given new names. And they got in trouble with the law a couple times because they weren't supposed to have weapons, and they tried to buy weapons, and of course the name was different, but the fingerprint was the same. Yeah, the 11-year-old died. Yeah, I was going to say died a few days ago in a car accident, which interestingly was the other driver's fault. He was 32. And that's true. I was going to bring that up. He died the other day. But from what we read was that he went head on into the other truck, into the SUV. So, I don't know. But this is why I thought the way I did. At first I said, you know, serves him right. Ironic, you know. The other shooter came from a family where his mom would correspond with prisoners and send them money. Well, this is where I wanted to go with it. Because like I said, from what we read, the now man drove head on into the SUV. So this is where I went with it. At first I thought, how ironic, and serves you right. And then I got to thinking about it when I read that he went head on into them. I was like, did he try to kill himself? And if he did try to kill himself, maybe he did show remorse. Because what if they didn't get the help that they needed inside prison, psychologically, in order to be released onto society? Okay? And they were tried as juvies. They were let go. They were still in trouble. You know, well, nothing major, but they still tried to get another gun. So you have this conflict of feelings inside of oneself. But what if it was true, like I said, we read that he drove head on in them? Is what if he really did show some sort of remorse and he couldn't take it anymore? You know? So but my thing is, why weren't they sentenced? I mean, I understand their ages, but the moment they got out and they started getting in trouble, and when they started buying weapons, I would be concerned. I would be totally 100% concerned, because I'm like, the last time y'all had a gun in your hand, this is what happened. That really hits home, because the 13-year-old was tried in my area for bringing a gun to school and firing it in his teacher's face. Nobody was shot because the gun jammed. Oh shit! Wow, could be onto something, Les. They said he was tried as an adult and found guilty, but because of his age, the punishment is sealed. There says his parents are going on trial in October because his dad is a convicted felon and shouldn't have had firearms. It really puts things into perspective. Who would think that a child that young, 11, 12, 13, could commit such a heinous act? And I know when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that thought never entered my mind. And there was guns in my home. Never entered my mind. Never entered it. But it brings up several questions. There was a shooting at my junior high in Des Moines in 1972. I never knew about it until I read about it on that school's Facebook page. Wow. Now, it does bring up two different types of subjects. Actually, many types of subjects. But what does that say about society, to where a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old, if they're upset with someone, what makes them want to just automatically shoot? That it's okay. That it's okay to go and shoot someone. A boy who was being bullied walked into class with a rifle and fired a few shots into a wall. He was tackled by a teacher. Todd B, hello. Dude, I just ate Taco Bell right before it came on. Thought of you. Several kids had minor injuries from jumping out of first floor windows. Some kids said that The target totally would have had it coming. So what does that bring up? That a preteen, young teen, if they get upset, it's okay just to go shoot someone. But if that's the case, we're really letting our kids down. What does that say about society? What does that say about how we as adults act? Because let's face it, they're learning it from adults. Because everybody thinks it's cool to go and fight. Everybody thinks it's cool to go mouth off. Everybody thinks it's cool to say whatever kind of racial slurs they want, and it's okay. You can say whatever you want to anyone, that's okay. You want to knock their phone out of their hand, it's okay. If you want to blow up their car, it's okay. If you want to sit there and take a 2x4 to someone's face, it's okay. Because we big and bad. We're adults, we're big and bad. It's okay. We're adults, we can do this. It doesn't matter your age. Good God, you got 60-year-old women who are battling it out. Physically battling it out now. It's okay. And then we sit there and look at the younger generation and say, what the hell's your problem? It's not okay. You have these young girls out here, 20, mid-20s, hell, even 30 and 40-year-old women, sitting there ready to scrap at a moment's notice. Take out your big old earrings and take off your shoes, take off your rings, and just start pummeling. It's okay. We're adults. That's my boy. He just beat the tar out of 3 kids. That's my boy. He's no bully. Really? You just beat up 3 kids. I'll be brutally honest. If I had found a gun, I would have taken it to school and shot a few classmates. Not to kill, but to leave them scarred. It never entered my mind. Never entered my mind. Of course, I didn't get bullied too much. I'm not gonna lie. I certainly didn't get bullied in public school. I mean, private school. Not because I was in private school. It's because I was the strongest there was. Some people just don't give a poop, but I care less. Cares other people in here care. Oh, I know. But I was always taught when I was young, you fight for those that can't fight for themselves. So I didn't put up with bullying of other kids. I didn't. I stood up. But nowadays, kids are taught, mind your own business. If you that big and bad that you want to scrap, why don't you use that for good? And use your head. Me too, Les, was told that too, says Greggy. Sarah says, and I really believe that people would have stood in line and taken numbers to defend me because of what these kids, mostly girls, did to me. One of them tried to get me kill myself. Guess what his father did a few years after we graduated? See, that's terrible. That's terrible. When you have adults that won't take responsibility, Liz, hello. When you have adults that won't take responsibility for their actions, then how do you expect kids to take responsibility for theirs? When the parents are like, not my child, not my child, I suggest you get to know your child first. I love my boys, Ian and Cameron. I love them. I love them as if I gave birth to them myself. But I know how my boys are. Especially with Cameron. You know what Cameron did? Well, what did he do now? But some things sound right and some things don't, because I know my boys. Even to this day, I know them. They're assholes. But there's just certain things that they just do not and have not and will not do. But trust me, a lot of things I'm gonna be like, all right, what do you do now? I know my kids. So what does that say for society? What are we showing our kids? What are we showing them? It's sad, really. I was thinking about that all day. It's not cool to use your head. It's not cool to apologize. It's not cool to actually forgive. Truly forgive. You don't have to forget, but forgive. I am so sorry that happened to you, Sarah. I really am. But these kids are learning it from us, folks. They're learning it from us. Forgive so you can move on. Exactly. I have forgiven a lot of people, but I don't forget. Bad, sad times we're living in, but we're making it that way. That's just it. We ourselves are making it that way. You have to wonder what happened to them to make them act that way. Their parents. Society. I am so moved by you right now, Les. Tears. You're such a sweet soul. Oh, well, thank you. It's us. It's everywhere you look. And this is why I always say, you guys, it takes one person. It takes one person to make a difference. Is it going to happen overnight? No. No. But it takes one person. It takes one person to take that 5 minutes. Just to ask somebody, how are you doing today? It just takes 5 minutes when you see a wrong to step in. If you see a wrong being done, step in. It only takes the courage to forgive. It only takes courage to forgive. It's within each and every one of us. We all have the capability of doing it, but we don't. Because everyone's always got to be right all the time. Nobody listens. Nobody wants to be wrong. We're all like that. We're all wanting to be seen as this all-knowing and all-thinking thing that has the wisdom of life. Well, I'm sorry. You're 18. You can't tell me about life. I'm 50. I can't tell an 85-year-old about life. You just can't. It's hard, but to be able to move on, we need to forgive. Exactly. I have forgiven my father, but I haven't forgotten. I have forgiven those older boys that violated me, but I haven't forgotten. You have to forgive. And you have to be willing just to be the bigger person. Who cares what Billy Joe Jim Bob right there thinks of you for doing it? What matters is just what is inside of you. What matters is how you end up feeling on the inside. Sarah says, I read Sue Claybold's book not long after it came out. Her son was one of the Columbine shooters. As can be expected, it's incredibly sad. Well, of course it is. When I read that article about that guy dying, who was one of the shooters in a school massacre, it really did bring up some thoughts. But the thing of it is, we can say it. We all can say, you know what, you're right. You know what, you're right. And then tomorrow, forget everything I just said. I'm not saying you can't be angry about a situation. I'm not saying that you ever have to forget a situation. But try to take the time to forgive a situation. Especially if you're an innocent one. Because what happens here on earth isn't what matters. It's not what happens here on earth is what matters. What happens up there? You want your riches? You want to be somebody? It's up there that matters. Because let's face it, in the time of infinity, what's 100 years? Nothing. Nothing. A brief little blip on your journey. That's all it is. So that's all I have to say on that. Now that I've done ruined everybody's night. Orbison said, Liz, I'm going to go through therapy soon. Therapy helped Liz so much. I had to work it out on my own, believe it or not. I went to see a shrink when I was 17. And she called me a liar and I never went back. Yeah, Will said, well, thank you, Big Feet. Thank you. So now that I've destroyed everyone's night, but that's what was bothering me all day, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't say bothering me, it's just something I was thinking about. So we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about now. Didn't mean to be Debbie Downer, and I really wasn't trying to be. You know what? I like this better. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Liz said my first shrink was nuts. He thought I liked him. I'm effing gay. Ah, that's funny. No you didn't, Les. Yeah, I did. I think I'm going to ride the other bus. Haha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. uh, listen, it's true. Yeah, mine was Harriet, Dr. Harriet Smitter. Called me a freaking liar. My first half hour of my visit, my mom was in there talking to her, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm paying for half of this. Believe it or not, or a fourth of it, because my dad's insurance picked up half, and I had to pay half of his half. Connie Baldwin, hello. How are you tonight? You know, I wonder if God's gonna strike me down for having these pictures up here. Mmm. Hello, Les. I am well, and you? I am doing good. I am not complaining now that my OBS is up and running. So, yeehaw. I think everybody left me. Oh. Now, I'm not. Okay, here we go. Okay, I am trying to. Oh no. What's this? Oh yeah, I don't know how to move that yet. I don't know how to move it. Yay. That's wrong. I'm just trying to. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's this? Oh, these are my aliens. Oh, and of course, our sea lion, Leo. Sorry, in middle of monsoon storms here and was booted. Aww. Aww. Aww, Nikki Rev, hello. There. Where the hell is Rosie Leon? I gotta start doing that series. She was supposed to come on with me. Coppin says, I'm not seeing my posts. I'm seeing him, Coppin. We got a good storm here earlier today. Yeah, it rained and finally. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I think it's supposed to rain all week till Thursday. Something like that. Was Rosie the lady in the bed? Yes. Yes. Went to live chat. See them now. There you go. Yeah, Rosie Leon's been with me for a couple years. She's like furniture. Except for she works mostly nights, so. But she's really busy. But I hope she comes on tomorrow night because that's the last night I'm going to do a regular hangout because it's its last night. So there you go. Clark says the new roof they put on in April is a joke. Where ceiling was repaired, the rain is bringing it down. Damn. Les, you have a P.O. box? I got rid of my P.O. box. I'll give you my address though. I don't know why it's not showing up. It might be showing up. I put that kind of information. You guys might want to pay attention to the Lez'S bot, because I put that kind of information in there. Boom. There you go. Tell us we have to send you stuff and you open it. No, I don't ever do that. Buckets are under the leak. I live with buckets. Daggone Clark, I'd be telling them people to fix the problem. There you go, Liz. There's my address. Always write Les a letter when I send something. Clark does. Clark always sends me letters, and I always tell her how appreciative I am of her. Jeffrey Taddeo, hello. No more live streams, Les? No, I'm still going to do live streams. It's just the Hangouts are no longer after. Google Hangouts are no longer after Wednesday. So a lot of people are leaving YouTube, going to other platforms. I'm not. I'm staying here. Clark says, just put in maintenance request and we'll call property manager in the morning. Good. Nikki said, Les done doxed herself. Oh, honey. I've had my real address out there. I figured it's been put out there 50 million times. That's why I got rid of my post office box. It's already been out there 80 million times. You know how many times I've been doxed. I just said, screw it. And ever since I've been doing it myself, they've stopped. Orson Compton Clark is a chick. Yep. Oh, she is. He's a chickie. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm going to have to redo everything because everything was set for Google. So now I got to do everything for YouTube. So, all my tags and everything. Okay, I took your Addy. Awesome. Awesome. So what do we want to talk about tonight? Put on a new roof, repaired ceiling inside, raised rent, and I'm still living with buckets. I wouldn't pay another penny's rent. I'd be putting that stuff in escrow. They fix it. I shouldn't have to live like this. And just put your rent in escrow. I'm a chick? Who said? Yeah. Papa always writes me a cute little letter. They still don't have the two boys, the RCMP and military are searching for him in North Canada. Now, Orbison, Big Feet, metal roof. I know my parents had aluminum siding on their house, their old house. And oh my god, when it rained, oh, it just sounded so like popcorn. It literally sounded like popcorn. I'm like, you couldn't put vinyl siding up there, really? Of course, I was a kid. That was all they had was aluminum siding. Either that or wood siding, and apparently they didn't like the wood. I actually helped my dad put the siding on the house, so. I do know how to put siding on a house. Kaylee, hello. Nicky Rev, do you believe in heaven? Yes, I do. Very, very much so. Yes, I do. Clark says it's pouring down rain here. Thunder, lightning. The dogs are going crazy. I bet they are. My mom and dad's dog Casey, when he was alive, he hated thunder, and he could hear that shit before we could. And we always knew when thunder was coming because he couldn't take it. He could not take it. Wouldn't go outside, nothing. He will hold that stuff all night. All night. Liz says it's been raining here all day. It finally rained all night and part of the day today. Clark said, yes, I do, Orb. Yeah. Actually, let me look. I think I actually have. You guys are gonna hate me one day. Really, for real. Should be under the vids. Alright, where is it? Oh, don't tell me I got rid of it. Well, I'm just gonna have to go find some. Got rid of it. Oh, crap. I had a rainstorm for background. I've been watching vids on YouTube about people's near-death experiences going to heaven. Most of the ones I've had watched has been those going to hell and they changed their ways. Big P said, man, it's been hot all day in southeast Georgia. Ooh. I bet it's been muggy too. Sigurdal says, did anyone see the video of the 65-year-old lady in Oklahoma who got an $80 ticket and refused to sign? Then it escalated to her getting arrested and raised cause she took off from the policeman. Oh my god, it was crazy. Good for her. Good for Granny. Clark says a fox terrier named Jedi Healer. Named Dogs, several I care for. That is crazy, Snickle. Tased, not raised, dumb phone. Aw. Okay, it's just... Yes, saw the lady. Wow, you wouldn't drive away from... you don't drive away from cops, no. Big P said, yeah, I saw that. Yep, those are good, too. LLO, the hell ones. Yeah. Snicker said she was lucky. I tell you what. Give Granny some credit. She's 65. Although I wouldn't run from the cops. I really wouldn't. Oh, wait. Alright. I'm going to try to get up a picture. Hold on a second, folks. Go. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, is that it? You guys, I have so much crap. Let's go to this one here. Try this one. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you can't tell nothing. Oh, maybe you can with that one. Hold on a second. Let me see that. No. No. Oh, you have to pay for that one. Dun, 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 dun. Figures. If I want a rainbow, I gotta pay for it. I came out of the store the other day and it was a big old rainbow. I loved it. We want that one. You can't really tell with that one. Come on, what about this one? That one's a good one though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking for a rainstorm, you guys. And all I get is rain. I'm not paying $80. No. 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 I want the actual. I want. I'm just gonna start recording my own shit. I did see. Wait. I'm gonna download this one. Okay. Wow. Taking a few. I love it when I get these in MP4 mode. Alright, let me make sure where it's at. Usually goes to my desktop. Usually. Oh, try downloads. Oh, there it is. Okay, rock on. Mm. Bum, bum, bum. Guys are like, Les, what are you doing? Les, what are you doing? God, I hope that's the right one. There. There we go. This is how we all feeling today. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. Look it up, Les, and watch it later on. Oh, Big Feet's leaving. Aw. Michelle, hello. Nice Anna Fulton, hello. Sorry about that. I was actually looking up this background. Greg, you been adopted yet? Greggy is my future ex-husband. I'm sorry to ask, but where did Bam disappear to? Kaylee, I need an umbrella. What time is it there, Les? It is 1:21 a.m. Oh, crap! Oh, crap! I forgot to do something. Loop. Okay. There we go. I forgot to loop it. Big Feet's 121 there. Hi Liz, it's okay. Bam hasn't been feeling too well. Yeah, that's true. But she said she was going to come on with me to do murder mystery night thing. It's gonna be awfully hard on Hangouts until I figure out how to bring somebody on the OBS. Big Feet says, okay, later. Alright, Big Feet, you have yourself a good night. Oh yeah, Liz, she said that. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. Okay, so, let's pick something fun to talk about. Nikki Red I think she was wanting to talk about the near-death experiences in heaven and hell. Haley said there is a black moon tomorrow night. That usually means new moon. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Phoenix area. This is Clark. Kaylee says, nope, black. Oh, really? I always called that the new moon. I always did because there's no moon. Supermoon. Ah. Well. I tell you what, I get the itchies. Anybody get the itchies in the ear? I get it a lot. And it's not like there's anything there. Dead serious. In the outer ear. What the heck? No, it's like a full moon. Todd B. The rain is so relaxing. Sarah said, I always called that little sliver the new moon. Nope, that little sliver is just a little sliver. How long does a sleeping pill work? In my case, too long, but I've got to come on and say to you all, nice Anna. I have no idea. Kaylee says it was on the news. Well, I was sleeping through the news. I ain't gonna lie. I was sleeping through the news. Well, I guess we're all gonna have to try to watch it tomorrow. Did anybody see the meteor showers? No. The other night I seen 4 bright green, pretty cool. No, I didn't see them. I hadn't been doing too well, actually. Clark says, nice Anna, usually about 20-30 minutes, then I sleep 4 hours. Son of a gun, that reminds me, I gotta take my sleeping pills. Blue moon you saw, standing alone without a love of my own, blue moon. Nice Anna, hi to you all, must be trying to work. Love that song, Greg, says Kaylee. Let me take mine. And I gotta order some meds. I gotta order them tomorrow. Yay! So I gotta write down exactly what I need. Alright, I definitely need my... Whoops. Oh my god, you guys, you're not gonna believe this. I did a video today, where I called a scammer, Social Security scammer, and And of course, you know, I talked to them, and they ended up hanging up on me. But I kept them on the phone for about 25 minutes, so that's gonna be awesome. And that was so funny why they hung up. It was so funny. I went through. Oh, what's wrong, Les? What do you mean, hon? These are my normal meds I have to order. So anyway, trust me, you don't want to know what all's wrong with me. If I told you, you'd sit there and crap. So I'm sitting there and I'm calling the scammer, and got a whole Social Security one, and the first guy, he was so, you could hear these people really clear, and so he was really nice, and I played along. Just part of keeping him on the phone is acting like you're interested, or acting like, you know, you're concerned and you want to know the truth and this and that, blah blah blah. So they sent me up. This guy sent me up to the supervisor, and so the supervisor, he was speaking clear and everything, very nice, and it was a DEA marshal this time, and I'm on a recorded line, blah blah blah, same spiel, everything. And so he tells me over again what the thing is, and he said, "Do you have anything to say?" And I said, "Yeah, it's not me." I said, "Look, I'm a 61-year-old. And if you look through my history, you'll know I've not been involved in any of this. How can anybody look at my history and not tell that I am not involved in anything like this?" Click. I was like, that was not a reason to hang up on me, hooker. So I just get done. I get done with this because I did a video today, and I'm going to be putting them all together. Every scammer I get has an accent. Of course, you're going to have them. I asked them to repeat about 4 times, then they hang up, says Nice Santa. Yeah, I have insomnia real bad. Get in bed, take my med, read till words travel a page. Then I know it's kicked in and lights out. Hey Les, I'm taking off, going to fall asleep. Okay, Maggie, I thought you left already. Take care, hon. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. I like it when they leave messages on your answering machine. Oh yeah, I love those. So I get done, and Snicker, I'll tell you in a minute. Smurfy, hello. We get the ones that want to shut off our internet. So I'll tell them to do it. Yeah. So I get done making this video, right? So I'm getting ready to call another one. I'm deciding, oh, well, do I want Social Security? Do I want IRS? You know. Well, wouldn't you know it, I answer the phone. Phone rings, and it says Social Security Administration. I went, oh, hell no. No, I couldn't be this lucky. And I answer it. And they asked for Fran, and dumbass me, no, she's not here. I was like, I could have played this up. These people called me. I was so stupid. I could have kicked myself in the butt. I started recording it too. Snickerdoodle. God, what's not wrong with me, actually? Let's see. I have heart problems. I have 50% of my heart is working now, and I have multivascular occlusions going to my heart, and too many to do a bypass. I can't tell you how many blocks there are going to my heart. But my heart still works within normal function. I like to do that too. People ask for me and I say I'm not here. But they asked for Fran, and I'm so used to saying she's not here. Also, I have neuropathy. Now there's major swelling in my leg. They don't know what's from. It's not from my heart. I get out of breath, and they kept telling me I have that I have asthma or COPD, and I told them no, I don't. I don't have either. And they wouldn't believe me, so I got tested for that, and no, I do not have COPD or asthma. So, but there is some kind of blockage in my throat. Works in left leg, Les? No, both legs. And you guys, you got to understand, I had really muscular, nice legs. I was always proud of my legs. They were always muscular. And then they went to toothpicks, and now they're just swelling up. I can be up 20 minutes, walk down the hall, and boom, they're swollen. They don't know what it's from. They're trying to figure out where that's from. There's also something else going on because I am in pain a lot. A lot. Every day. Some days it's worse. That's why I have good days and bad days. And that's why I need the scooter chair. Because there's days I just can't walk very well at all. But what are you gonna do? Oh, don't be sorry, and it's okay. Thank you so much, but oh hell, Les, just have another cig. I plan on it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with my lungs. There's nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, they test they give you, I didn't see what was so hard about it, you know. And it was really weird because the nurse that gave me that testing where you have to do all them breathing and everything and blah blah blah. Her and I have the same exact birthday, and we're the same exact age, and we were talking about our grandkids and stuff. I mean, we sat in there and talked forever. Me too, as we keep going through. Yeah, you gotta keep going. I'm not letting it stop me. I'm not. That's why everybody wants me to do more cooking videos, and I stopped doing them because of my hands. But I do still cook, so I might as well start doing some more cooking videos. But I stopped doing it because of my hands. I can't open bottles like I used to. I can't open jars or anything like that. It's very, very, very hard. So, but I have found something to help me. So, Smurf said I had bronchitis and it wasn't going away. So, the doctor told me I had COPD. I took the test and nope, don't have it. Same here. I don't have asthma or COPD. They said, we're afraid you have it. And I'm like, no, I don't. I know my body. You know. But you just got to keep going. That's why I said I'm not letting it keep me down. I bought my own scooter chair years ago. Years ago. And my son recently had MRI, CAT scan on his brain. 2 months later, cancer went from lung to brain. Yeah. I was trying to keep that. But you can't. Like I said, I flat out bought my own scooter chair. I didn't go through Medicare, Medicaid, whatever that is, red, white, blue card is. I just went ahead and bought one. The same one I bought. I bought one what year? 2013? 2012? Around there. And the same one I paid cash for is now going for anywhere between $1,300-$1,500. So, and I'm like, well, I think I paid $920 for mine. So, and I just got it fixed, and all it needed was a brand new battery. The thing still kicks ass, still looks brand new. I've only actually used it 2-3 times, really. Let's all pray for each other. Heck yeah. Nice Anna says, I need to get one. It says, wheelchair too slow for me. My chair kicks ass. That thing actually goes, what was it? 3.5 miles an hour? Something like that. It flies. 4 miles an hour. So, yeah. And I especially love it when I go and do the handicap parking and stuff like that, because I'm not using the store's chair, and they can't tell me not to. Hey, one like off of the Silver Bullet, all souped up. Heck yeah! I just bought it that way. Dang, I need that. It is actually I have a really good one, and if you guys can get a golden buzzer, I have a golden buzz around XL 4-wheel. Got a little basket in the front. It's got a bag on the back. I need to get a bigger bag. Mine actually has a hitch, so somehow I can hook a little wagon or something behind it. So that'd be too slow for me. Better be going 40 miles an hour. Kaylee says, is your house one floor? Yeah. If not, those stair seats really help. My mom's friend had one. My mom's got 2 of them in hers, 2 sets. Those stair lift chairs that go up and down steps. My mom's got 2. I said, why don't you just have another one put in so you can get to the basement? Todd says, Les, we need to get you a walker. No, I already have one. No, I have crutches, walkers, no. I'm turning off the autocorrect. It's making me upset, says Snicker. Oh, poor Snickerdoodle. But, I made up my mind years ago when I was told what would eventually happen to me and things. I said, I'm not letting it stop me. I don't let anything stop me. If I can't figure out one way, I'll figure out another. I have a cane and a walker. They're like an exercise machine. Dust collector. I think they're both in the closet. Nice Anna said, now that's cool. My grandkids be wanting to ride them around. Mine did. And it was so funny because in my house, you can actually go around in my scooter chair. And like I said, I have a 4-wheel though. I didn't want a 3-wheel because I knew me, I would tip it over. I wanted a 4-wheel because I know me. I want to go over rocks. And I didn't want a seat, just the seat, and go because, no. What's the point of getting one? I don't want to fly. So I got a 4-wheeler, so that way when I go to amusement parks and stuff, I got a bag just on the back of it so I can stick my stuff in there. I'm going to get a bigger bag though. And I got a little basket in front so I can put my drinks and everything in there. Please. But I made up my mind it wasn't going to stop me. I don't care. I'm like my mom. Screw that. Except for I have more pride. I don't have as much pride as my mom. I will get in a scooter chair. I'm not... Now, I can walk some. I can walk around 200 feet. You know. Don't ever Les, my feeling the same. Heck yeah. When the day comes I can't get up and go, I'm done. Me too, like old guy on laughing. Oh, Coffin. Smurfy says you need to pimp it out and get drink holders. I was thinking about pimping it out. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I was wanting to do with it. I was wanting to get one of those orange poles with the orange flag and put a raccoon tail on there and a big old bumper sticker that says honk if you're horny on it. And then I was going to actually honk the horn, and I was going to dress up in like really like psychedelic purple pants and a hot pink shirt and a scarf and cat eye glasses and stuff, and get like a blue hair wig. I'm not kidding you. And just go down. I'm dead serious. I am dead serious. Smurfy, she needs streamers too. Hell yeah, I ought to get streamers put on that sucker. Oh my god. Orbison, gosh, yeah, says Smurfy. Todd says, do you have a little squeeze horn on the handlebars? Yes, I do. And it sounds ee. My lower back is the worst and affects the legs, but I'd crawl to feed the dogs. Orpson said, funny story here. Smurfy says, all the holidays you could pimp out to suit the occasion. That's true. That's true. So I'm about 9. So I am about 9, living on military base. Went to local school on bike. Time for the steroid shots again, says Clark. Anna says, my kids would love you for that. They could see me trying that. Everybody around me says they wouldn't even act like they knew me. Then I find these cool things and I go bicycling home. So proud to see Mom. Little Miss, hello. Lez'S, the only mod here. I feel so unsafe. You want to be a mod, Little Miss? Hello, hello. Orphan says, I had 2 used condoms I just put on handlebars like streamers. Oh my god, Orbison. Oh my god. She said, well, my mom died. Said it was for sick men. Oh my god. Someone told me you were going to say that. Get some of those battery operated lights, Les. I never thought of that. I never thought of that. I'm going to have to, Snicker. I'm going to have to. Kaylee went ew, laughing, and it said, Robinson, you would fit in my country, in my county. Clark says, get you one of those little trike bells. I already have a horn on there. X on drugs, hello. Hey Les, hi chat. What did I walk into? Pimping out my scooter chair. Orbison says, now that was funny. Another funny story for you, says Orbison. I accelerated in school twice. Murphy says, hi Exxon. Pill popping in the rain. Is there any limits? Nope. No limits, little miss. None whatsoever. Exxon says, with condoms? No, that's Orbison pimping out her little bike when she was 9 with used condoms. But I never thought about getting a light. I had to get a CB put on that sucker. With the cause you, like the last CB I had in my tracer that I had a CB, and then it had a switch for a PA system, so I had it hooked up to a speaker in the front of the car. How to do that? The kids had something they were passing around in a compass tin case, and I was always the joke in the class. Anna Fulton said, absolutely, Les. Orson said, so the kids told me was a chic. Oh my god. I so want to see pics when you were finished. I do. But there's this one. Now this sucker. Alright, let me. Oh. God. www.ms. Well, I tell you what. Apparently... Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Cheesy cow. Okay. Now this sucker. Where is it? Where is it? It's called the Golden Buzz Around Pride Maxima. It's a 4-wheel heavy-duty scooter, holds up to 500 pounds, and its speed is 5.25 miles an hour. I said, that's the one I want. Because it goes 5.25 miles an hour. So I went back to class, so proud I thought Rich Chic was in a box. So dumb. Aww. Okay. So pimp it like a mini car. So I went home for lunch, and Calgary told Mom, she said, let's look up in dictionary. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. So Mom and I did, and was a rich Arabian. Oh my God. Clark says, I excelled in everything I did except school. So I went back to class so proud I thought a Rich Chic was in a box. So dumb. Aww. Orbs and hay. It's on drugs. Excelling in school screws with your head later on in life. Oh my God. So why are you pimping your ride, Les? What happened? Nothing. We just started talking about pimping out my ride. Nitro, Les. Nitro. Oh my God. Yes, little miss. I just did a thing on the Bratz forum here. Over 100 posts. Was surprised but messed with me for life. Little miss, it definitely does. Anna says, I need to put my NASCAR driver on that list. Nitro! Let me put Nitro on that sucker. I love it when they fly. I want that one I just read. How much was that? Did I get rid of it? I probably did. I probably got rid of it. How much was that sucker? Okay, I found a different one. Oh my God. Oh my God. This one's a 4-wheel. It's called the Pride Pursuit XL. It's a golden buzz around. And that sucker goes 8.25 miles an hour. And it's $4 grand. Free shipping though. And it's 5-star. Oh my God. I need that. Because it goes so fast. Roll cage. Roll cage. Window looking makes them rethink putting you in gifted classes. Oh my God. Big subwoofer. Subwoofer decals. Kaylee said, that's the one. Alrighty then. Cough, cough, says Anna. 8.25 miles an hour? I could drive down the road here. Just put one of those orange triangles on the back of it and just go. You'll be getting speeding tickets with that one. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Oh, you need something from the other end of the store? I'll be back in 2 seconds. All the way out in lawn and garden. What'd you say you need, Mom? You need what from grocery side? I'll go get it. I could picture that. The thing of it is, I'd have to put brakes on it. Because I know mine doesn't come with brakes. Don't drink and drive, you get pulled over. I tell you what, if if I had the money, well, first of all, you got to play the lottery to win the lottery, but I don't play, so. But if I ever win the lottery, which I don't play, but if I ever did, I would be an old person's oasis. I am dead serious. I would sit there, come visit me, and I would have scooter chairs for everybody of all makes, models, sizes, speeds. Dead serious. Everything would be all one level. We don't even really have to walk. We're just going to have a walkway that moves. The oasis for old people. I could picture that, Les. Oh my god. Don't drink and drive. Yeah. Need at Walmart run over. All employees standing around. Exactly. No brakes. Yeah, there's no brakes on them. Yep, I got busted being drunk riding my horse. Oh my god. Nice Santa said, cool, I'm there. Murphy says, I'm always talking about winning the lottery but never play it, so don't know how that's going to happen. Exactly. Exxon Drug says, at Nano, what Walmart employees? What Walmart employees? Oh man, I tell you. I know one thing, I need to get some kind of snacks in here because I haven't had any in so long. The other day I had guests over and they're just so used to my house being like an open store, and I told them, there's a guy who came and did some yard work for me, he's coming back this weekend. Well, anyway, his wife was going through the drawers and cupboards and everything, and I said, don't be looking for snacks, there are none here. Exxon thinks sleeping pill trying to work. Oh, that's funny. Exxon, where did you get the cool banner thing? That's actually from my newsroom. And I said, Chris, can we put that on live stream so I can put stuff down there? I can write whatever I want in there. I can do 3 sayings. We tried to do 5. And it's actually a written program. You can't just go and get it. The scroll text there is... it's actually a written program. Chris wrote it, created it. Like ticker tape. Oh, I actually got one with ticker tape. It's in my news. It's actually on my newsroom side, and it's got the real stock prices and temperature and time and stuff. But this is just a sliding text. But I actually do have real stock prices when I have my newsroom going. That anyone that comes through your doors should bring snacks. In that way, you will have heaps. Yeah, right. That's cool. Yeah. Would love some food. My hair going to be frizzy from this rain. I'm so sorry, little miss. Anna says I was on 10 milligrams of Ambien once. Everyone said I was saying I could see dead people. Scooter time then, huh? Exxon says, what's the newsroom side? Oh, sorry to know all this, YouTube. Oh, alright, I'll show you my my newsroom. Here's my newsroom. I'll be doing some dun 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 dun. I can put videos, pictures. Whoa, wait. Videos and pictures. That way. Behind me. You notice my little thing here in the middle. This is from my last news thing I did. Right there, you see more ticker tape. Those are real stock prices in real time. This is the real time. And the temperature is actually set for Indiana time because that's where Chris is. He hasn't changed it to mine yet. But that's the temperature, real temperature in Indiana. This is my newsroom intro. Welcome to WLEZ News, starring your host, Leslie. Stock prices for ants. It's small for me. It's just for looks, but it is the real stock prices. Blurry for me, not sure if it's just my eyes. It is micro size on my phone, getting too old to see. Cool, impressive, that was cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I've got several interests. I gotta do one for ancient Egypt. I gotta do one for that. I gotta do one for ancient history. This is... Now, I gotta do one for the stars and stuff. But anything that has to do with, like, space... I think I'm going to keep it, actually. Space is my favorite. This is my game night intro for when I was going to have game night. Whoops. Oh. Here's my conspiracy theory when we do conspiracy theories, you guys. Can't wait to get into that. That's my conspiracy. There's quite a few I gotta make. Really like conspiracy. When? Well, here soon. Here soon. September's gonna bring a lot of things. You know, I just recently heard of this Shane Dawson. I have no idea who he is. Little Miss is better known as Little Mrs. Truth. Yes. Of course, I've got the Horror Night one. We've got the space intro. Exxon says, I watched Jesse Ventura. You need to go to GLP. I have no idea what GLP is. But you know, we're going over things. Isn't Jesse wild, eh? He quit doing it because he got threatened. We're gonna be doing our own little thingy. They just put up the cell tower next to me. Orbison and Exxon. Murphy said, love his stuff. He has been on here 10 years and has gone through many incarnations, but he has done heaps of conspiracy videos. I used to watch him all the time. Little Miss says, I'm running out of tinfoil. Exxon Drugs Canadian, eh? We're going to be doing stuff like Hollow Earth and things like that. But I also got to do, there's so many intros I got to make. Like I said, Ancient Egypt's one of them. Just Ancient History's another one of them. There's so many things. Hollow Earth? Yep, the Hollow Earth. Little Miss, Flat Earth. Yeah, wow, Hollow Earth, new to me. You never heard of the Hollow Earth theory? Oh my. Murphy, love Ancient Egypt, so do I. So do I. Yeah, the Hollow Earth. Sandra, just Sandra, hello. Exxon was no. Yeah. Anna says, ooh, I love anything about Egypt. Same here. It's like a Kinder Egg. Little Miss, you know what a Kinder Egg is? Oh, if I buy another one. If I never buy another one, it'll be too soon. Without the toy inside. Sandra, how you doing, Les? I'm doing good. How are you? Love David Attenborough, says Smurfy, and also love when he does dinosaurs. Now, answer me this. I just want to know, you guys. Now, no, I'll bring this up when it comes to the dinosaur thing, because y'all would just trip out if I told you something, and you'd be like, "Oh no." Okay, I'm gonna let a little cat out of the bag here. But do the dinos love it? Oh, miss. Más o menos como si, como ça. Okay. Good, do it, Les. Okay, you guys. Now, dinos are a myth. Well, tell Barney and Fred that. Little Miss, maybe I haven't heard any complaints. Dino Curiosity. Now, supposedly, dinosaurs, as we know them, like the T-Rex and the Brontosaurus, you do realize that there were several ages of different types of dinosaurs. And people think the Mastodon was around when the T-Rex was around, and that just wasn't. Mastodon was much closer, you know, along with the other, you know. But explain this to me. Now, when the dinosaurs went extinct, for one reason or the other, there was millions of years between the dinosaurs and bipedal beings like us, okay? Clark says, I keep getting booted because of the storm, so I'm just shutting down. Night all. You have a good night, Clark. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And you take care, sweetie. So, if anybody knows anything about history, that kind of thing, you know, it was hundreds of millions of years. Then explain to me how they found a dinosaur footprint, and just a few feet from it was a human footprint. Explain that one. Yeah, mastodons, yeah. Dinosaur ate well that night. Well, we can't very well tell if they're the same age because it's in rock, but well, explain how the hell a footprint lasts that long. You guys seen that, Les? Pretty interesting. What's even more amazing is how did a dinosaur, you know, same thing. The point is, there was hundreds of millions of years in between. How do you explain it? PJ Gone, hello. We're just talking. Was it wearing Nikes? Yeah, I think they were Air Jordans. What I learned too, but if dinosaurs all died out, how were there any humans left? Dinosaurs and humans never existed at the same time. Dinosaurs went extinct hundreds of million years before the bipedal humanoid showed up. They never existed at the same time. There's hundreds of millions of years between them. Oh my gosh, kind of random. Says Orbison, had 11 million subs on YouTube, was 38. Grant Thompson died on a hand gliding accident today. Wow. Greggy, hello. Oh, good night, Greggy. You take care, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. Little Miss says, millions of years, are they gonna dig up our graves and wonder what the hell? Yeah. Sigurdal said, read about that. Sad. Little Miss says, land of the lost. Hell yeah. Murphy, 65 million years ago, dinosaurs died out. Okay, see? I saw that Orbison. He was one of my faves. Kaylee says, in the movies, dinosaurs and cavemen. Yeah, I know. I know, says Anna, but early school years, my teachers lied to me. Oh. Orbison says, Sandra, how you doing? PJ, hey, Exxon Smurfy. Aw, good night, Greg. Yes, Exxon, so sad, said Orbison. And good night, Greg. Good night, Greg. Thank you, Sandra. Not so good, said Orbison. So... it's just, you know, a bunch of stuff, you know. That's why I said, Exxon says, I've built a lot of crap off that channel. My ex thought I was crazy. So yeah, I mean, you know, that's why I said that's why conspiracies, what's real, what's not, what's a lie, what's not, you know. I wonder why the horse has changed so much. I don't know. Excellent said she wasn't wrong. But, you know, that's kind of stuff I like to talk about, especially with conspiracy theories and stuff. What were we taught in school? That's what I always tell people, to have an open mind. Expand your mind. Think for yourself. Anna says, I want buried. Going to hurt a box, make everyone do a... Sandra says, where do I find that, Les? I want to see that. Was it petrified footprints? No, they just found, God, cheesy cow. Girl, where did I find that? This, that came out years ago. That came out... that came out like a good 7-8 years ago. Google it and see if you can find it. That was a while ago. Caveman dinosaur footprints together. See if that works. Exxon, I like conspiracy theory with Mel Gibson. I didn't even know Mel Gibson had conspiracy. Oh, the movie. Okay. Murphy, I just worked out that Grant Thompson was the king of random. What does that mean? Pay no attention to that. Think sleeping pill kicking in, says Anna. It's okay, Anna. That's alright. All hail almighty Google. Okay, I will. What part of the world did they find them? I really don't know. It's been so many years. I honestly don't remember any details. I just know that it was weird. King of Random video channel. I think I'm starting to work on being one of them because my mind's everywhere. I mean, I'm into a lot of different things. I'm wondering if I'm working on something like that. But then again, you know, nobody's gonna watch an old grandma. The Braid Tar Pits, I think, in Cali is Exxon. Yeah. Google knows all. Do they? Do you guys remember? I swear, honestly, I really do think I had a stroke with that one. I really do, because I can't remember that. But what I know, but... But it's just, you know, just want to talk about that kind of stuff. I love talking about that kind of stuff. I really do. I use duct tape. I use duct tape go, get better results than Google. DuckDuckGo. Oh, I never heard of that. I always start out with Yahoo, and I'll punch something in, and then I get going down a rabbit hole, and Lord knows where it takes me from there. I always start one place, ended up 50,000 things. Later, I'm on something I never even heard of. Never heard of it, Exxon. Les, is it raining behind you? Yes, because everybody's having rainy days. So Murphy said, Exxon, I used to have that one too. I have that search engine too, Exxon, said Sandra. I never heard of it. See, you learn something new every day. What do you mean you think you had a stroke? Did I misunderstand? With my one heart attack, I think I had a mini stroke. Really. Because we can't prove it, of course. Because I'm not as quick-witted as I used to be. You guys, I used to be so sharp and so quick. Dead serious. I used to be wham, right on it. And now it's like, it takes me a minute to think. When did you have a stroke? Excellent said, just different surgeon engine. It's back in late December of 2010. Oh. But we can't prove it. Snickerdoodle makes me want to pee with my background. Linda Ronstadt documentary in theaters in September. Oh! I don't know if you... Alright, I had PIAs once. Made half my face drop. No markers either. Yeah, I was favoring one side and, but, of course it got worked out and everything. Yeah. I'm not as quick-witted as I used to be. That kind of stuff. So you had a heart attack in 2010. Oh, honey, I had one in January 2009, January 2010, December 2010, June 2011. I've actually live streamed after having a heart attack in the hospital. I've had quite a few. Okay, I'm sorry, but what is your blood pressure now? I'm worried. Oh, my blood pressure was never a problem. I don't have a blood pressure problem. And I never did. My blood pressure was almost always 120/62 or 64. 122. It was always that. I never did have a high blood pressure problem. Now, my sister and my mom, on the other hand, talk about high blood pressure. Well, and my dad's the same way. He doesn't have a blood pressure problem either. But my sister and my mom, good God. Cholesterol and high blood pressure. I don't even have a cholesterol problem. Not even now. But it's not my heart. It's plumbing going to my heart. So, but I haven't had one for a heart attack for... a while, over a year. So what do they say caused these? It's the plumbing going to my heart. Well, thanks to the hospital, they let me lay there one night. They had me on a nitro drip. I was having a heart attack all night, and I kept telling them, call my doctor. Well, you're not having a heart attack. And I said, I'm one of those rare ones. I can be in the middle of a heart attack, hooked up to an EKG, and it won't show up. I said, it's in my records. I throw false negatives. I'm having a heart attack. And I said, how come every time you take me off the nitro, my chest starts hurting and everything? I'm having a heart attack. They wouldn't listen. They hooked me up to nitro drip. They let me lay there all night My doctor was pissed. I told him, call my doctor, call my doctor, call Dr. Zhu, call Dr. Zhu. He was pissed. He said, what are you doing here? He comes in my room. I'll never forget it. He comes in my room. It was like, he come flying in, and he was like on one leg. You know how they do in the cartoons. And he's like, what are you doing here? And I said, enjoying the scenery. He said, no, you gotta go. You're having a heart attack. You gotta go. I mean, that's how quick it was. Boom. Exxon, it's the plumber. I've come to fix your sink. Anna says, Exxon, you aren't right. Did you call your doctor? Jeez, Les. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Orbison remembers. I remember that, Les. Yeah. And I don't care if I've had a heart attack or not. I would go live from my hospital bed. Dead serious. So thanks for them letting me lay there all night. There is damage to my heart now. Sandra says, okay, diagnosis unknown. Yep. They have no idea what started it. My bad cholesterol was only 68 when it started. Even my doctor said, what happened? Your bad cholesterol was only 68. He said, what? I said, I don't know. My cholesterol still isn't bad. I take no cholesterol medicine whatsoever. Never did. Even the nurse sat there and said, I'm jealous. It's almost like you have no bad cholesterol. And I said, honey, just because you're fat doesn't mean you're full of blubber. Destination Unknown. Love that song. You should play it, Les. Oh, yeah, I haven't heard that in forever. Warber says, yes, you did. Yes, I did. When my mom had a heart attack, they had to give her something because she's so excited to be airlifted in a helicopter. Yeah, but you know, you deal with what they really don't know what caused it. There's no heart problems on either side of the family. And the doctor came out and he said, is there any... This was when I was 42. And he came out, and my parents were actually scared to death this time. He came out of surgery, and he asked my parents. He said, I've never seen anything like it. She's got the heart of a 65, 70-year-old woman. I've never seen anything. He said, is there any history of heart problems? And Mom and Dad said, no, not on either side. I do not know. They do not know where it came from. Sandra, of course, you can ask me all the questions you want. You have to get a filter. Katie said my husband was 47. No, there's a ton of blocks. And, of course, they can't stent every single one of them. There's 2 more that we're looking at. And he said, but I'm not going to go back in. He said, we'll just, when it happens, we'll deal with it right then and there. I'm sitting here thinking, dude, just go ahead and open me up. If there's 2 more that we're really looking at, that could affect me, open them up now. Look, the way they do it now, I'm all for it. They blamed this on smoking. No. 42. How old are you? I thought you were in your 30s. I'm getting old. Honey, I'll be 51. I'll be 51 soon. Orbison said my Ron passed away at 64. I am so sorry, Orbs. You had any kind of infection? Since going through the groin, not the way they do it anymore. Actually, they do it through my wrist. They can do it through the wrist now. My veins are big enough. Awesome. Art Deco, hello. Question, Liz, will you ever pour again? I would love a moon. Second question, why did you quit pouring? Because of the hands? Halfway, because of the hands. halfway. But I do have, I think I have 10 ounces of silver. I had to do another one. I want my whole workshop brought up to the garage. Is what I want. I want my workshop brought up to the garage, so I don't like having it in the basement in case something happens to me. My aunt passed away at 56 back in 2012 due to a heart attack in her sleep. But I still have the whole setup. I can still do it, believe it or not. And I was so unsafe because I never wore leather or nothing. I just wore my jeans. Hell, in the summertime I'd be there with shorts, messing with all that. But yeah. No, my husband's was blamed on smoking. Oh, yeah, mine's not. My son had his at 39, had to have pacemaker, then they discovered cardiomyopathy. Now he has a heart pump, doing great. He had to have 2 stents. I have 2 stents in. My hub did not smoke, but was major big biker guy. Is Orbison. What is pouring? I make art. I make silver. I pour silver. So I have another channel where I did do. It's called Silver Haired Gamma. I'll put that in there. I think there's a space in between there, between Silver Haired and Gamma. Everybody on that channel called me Gamma. Everybody on that chat, on that channel. And I poured silver. Liz, you also had diabetic issues on camera. Scared the heck out of us, yeah. My sugar dropped. Sandra said, I had open heart surgery, Les. Very unexpected. Had a near-death experience. Don't laugh. Why would I'm not gonna laugh over something like that. Of course not. Yeah, I had, they were wanting to do some bypasses, and stupid ass me looked it up online to see what they look like, and I was scared to death, but I had several consults, and all of them said the same thing. We're not opening up unless you're in a life and death situation. That you're not going to be opened up unless you are dying. That's all there is to it. So but the way they're doing casts now, since they look at your wrist and they have to check you to see if your veins are big enough. And if your veins are big enough, like in your wrist and stuff, they'll go through your wrist rather than your groin. And the recovery time is like an hour. Dead serious. They put this pressure thing on around your wrist, and they're like when they're done, it's really neat how they do it. They put this pressure thing around your wrist, and after, I think it's after an hour, they loosen it up some, and then they loosen it up like every 15 minutes, and then the recovery time, I mean, you can sit up, everything, you know, when they go into the groin, you have to lay flat and everything for so many hours and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to if they can go in through your wrist. So, the recovery time is a lot shorter. You can sit up right away, everything, you can move. And so they're able to go through my wrist, which is awesome. Wonder Woman! Jeffrey Taddeo, Les, where's our deco? I think he's at work. He was just in here. But I heard that. Usually through growing first probably is they have to go in different places each time. They checked to make sure there's a new way of doing it, and they said we need to check your wrist. And they checked my wrist, said okay, and that's when they told me if they can get away from not going through the groin, they will. They'll go through the wrist every time. It's a new way of doing things. Snickerdoodle says, thank you, Exxon. It was a shock for sure. Scary thing was my mom passed September 2011. My aunt September 2012. They passed within a year of one another. Wow. Sandra says, I talked to God. I was born with an aortic valve with only 2 flaps. We have 3. I got a new tissue valve, pig cow tissue. I had that procedure too, laid 2 hours, no blockage, but found valve. Sandra says I was in a coma for 3 weeks. Yeah, my dad had he had it's a birth defect with his valve, and he ended up getting a pig one put in, and then he had to have another one. I think it's been 12 years since the last one. So what they did is they put some over it, but he's going to have it replaced in a couple years. Nico said, yep, I was devastated. Glad you're okay, Snickers. Of course, I'm glad everybody is okay. We're all doing good because we're all here. We all have our minds. We may not be 20 anymore, but that doesn't mean anything. We are here. We have our own minds. And we're semi-healthy as far as we're alive. So that's the only thing, like me, that's one thing I ask for. Because I bet you don't even have time to grieve. Bet you was devastated. I would be too. That's why I hate for February 14th to come around. Dead serious. You know how many family members I've lost on Valentine's Day? From car accidents. On Valentine's Day. Every day is a miracle. Snicker says, not really, but I'm okay, hanging in there. I'm here and doing what I can. Exactly. Anna's a cancer survivor. Awesome. Why, Les? Why what, hun? August and September is bad for me. I bet it is, Snicker. But you know what you do? Is you spend it with us. You enjoy with us. We'll help you along. We're all here for each other, you know? Exxon says, I had half my insides taken out. I figure if that didn't kill me, I don't know what can. Oh, jeezy cow. Tanner says they were getting ready to order a round rotating bed for me and a trach. Me up, so I'm good. Hell yeah. See, we're all great. Because we all have a fighting spirit. Dead serious. Damn, we were a bunch of sickos. No, we're a bunch of fighting spirits. Because we're not letting anything get us down. Dead serious. Not gonna let anything get us down. Look, we all have moments of weakness. I mean, we all have that. You know, I even sit there and I think to myself, why me? You know, I didn't ask to be a diabetic. I didn't ask for all these problems. No one in my family has this shit. No one in my family was ever a diabetic. My uncle was. He was a juvie, but, you know. And so, we all have our moments. But the thing of it is, we're allowed to have those moments. We're allowed to have those brief moments of weakness. But we're all fighters, that's why we're here. So that's what we all have in common. Funny how we find each other. That's right, Orbison. Exxon said, hey, it was life-saving. Can't complain, although I do sometimes. You're allowed. You are allowed. Sandra says, I have had many a down day. You're allowed. Nice Anna says, you helped me get through the night with extra smiles. Well, thank you. And I think we're all there for each other that way. Smurfy says, the only thing wrong with me at the moment is asthma, flu, and allergy to water. Oh my God. For sure, we all stars now. Exactly. Anna says, and I hope I make someone smile. Of course you do. Sandra says, I'm a diabetic too. Nobody else in this huge family is. See? Kaylee says, you helped me, Les. Thank you. And you helped me. You guys helped me. So, you know, it's a double thank you on both parts. Orbison said, Les, my down days are consecutive, and I understand, Orbison. I really do. But you're allowed to have that. You're allowed to have that. The point is, you're here, you're fighting, and, you know, maybe in those consecutive days, if we can make you smile or giggle a little, then it's worth it. Then it's worth it. Snicker says, I feel you, Les. I hate being diabetic, but it was my fault. I ate like shit, and now I'm paying for it now. Nobody's fault but my own. See, that's just it. Believe it or not, I didn't. I ate a lot of vegetables and stuff like that, and nobody in my family has it. You know, well, my Uncle Gary did. Murphy says, aquagenic, urticaria, sweat, ocean, shower, get hives and rashes, drink too much water and I throw it back up. Wow. Murphy, I would, oh wow, the water thing would just, the water thing would just kill me. I love swimming. I love the rain. I love the ocean. I love drinking it, as you can tell. You do, Les, and Orbison, then we've done our job for the day. Anna says, Orbison, we will help you back up. Heck yeah. Exxon said, oh gee, Smurfy, I didn't know that was a thing. I knew it was a thing, I just never ran into anybody until now. It's fascinating. Thanks, Fulton. Sandra says, Orbison, faith, pray out loud to God. Give your worries to Him. Exactly. Learn to shower in less than 2 minutes. I do everything. I do everything just itch. Wow. I gotta get that off the seahorse one and put in the sea lion. Have you guys seen the seahorse? Sandy the seahorse. Whoops. And I hope everybody's remembering who names what. Matter of fact, I think I get a hold of her so that way I can get them ribbons. My husband is on metformin. Wasn't enough. Now just added 1 milligram generic med and is almost normal. I didn't like metformin. Really didn't. Okay. I did. I came up with Leo. Okay, Sandra. Alright. Leo the sea lion says Sandra. So remember that, because I'm going to ask everybody. I remember. But here is Sandy. Sandy the sea lion. I mean seahorse. And here's the adoption. So yay. I gotta reframe and then frame the newer ones because they ran out of the types of frames I was using and I hate that. So I like to all be in the same frame. Oh, now I gotta. She is cute, yes. I feel sorry for a female seahorse because I don't know, it's just weird. Hey Les, did you ever get that scan fan from me, or did you check? I'll have to check. I have anxiety and depression. That sucks daily, but I get up and do what I can. I struggle. I hide it though. I didn't know they came in yellow. Yeah, they come in all kinds of colors. Let me check for ouch. And yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you so much. Everybody give Sandra a big old clap. Yay! Yay! Give her a clap. Yay! Anna says, well, I think pill or rain are both making it hard. Keep my eyes open, so I'm going to shut down. 245. Many hugs sent to y'all. Nice, Anna. Thank you for coming in, honey. Thank you. And I hope you have a great night and a good day tomorrow. Okay, didn't know if it worked or not. Yes, it did. Thank you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be using that towards more lights. Snicker said, nope, haven't in years. Last one I was on, it started giving me facial twitches and in my hand, so I stopped it. Thanks everyone, and please be safe. You too, Anna. Ixon says I don't have a clap emoticon. Or thumbs up, go yay! What was I gonna say? I plumb forgot. I was gonna say something before I checked. Oh, God, I hate it when I do that. Oh. God, I forget what I was gonna say. You know what it is? It's lack of sweets. Holy cow, I had eye twitch years ago when 3 boys, teens. Today I woke up with a cheek twitch. Oh my god. Exxon, what does that emoticon mean? Asked Sandy. Exxon. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Well, you guys, believe it or not, I suffer with depression and anxiety. But not like last year, most of the year I was depressed. I was fighting depression so bad, and they finally got my meds tweaked, and I've been doing really well. And my anxiety is not to the point, it's not type where I'm afraid to go out or I'm afraid to talk to people or anything like that. It's just that my mind won't stop racing. I go to sleep thinking and I wake up thinking. They've tweaked my meds and it's been doing really well, and I've been doing fine, and things like that. I've not had any suicidal thoughts or anything, and you know, been doing great. I do everything the voices in my head tell me to. So have you guys I don't know if you've seen them. Have you guys seen the keychains? These are metal keychains. On the back it says Lez'S Lounge. And then on the front is the dartboard. Because what are one of the things you have in a lounge is a dartboard. So if you guys want one, they're $4. Simple $4, no extra for shipping or nothing. Snicker says, I think I'm going to try and see a counselor. You should. That's good. Glad you're med. If you don't mind, which meds are truly working? For me, it's Boost Prone and Lexapro. Boost Prone and Lexapro is what's working. Or we call it Boost Par. But these are $4 if you want one. And they are metal. So, and it's $4. That's it. No more for shipping or handling or nothing. Yep, nothing wrong with seeing a counselor. Heck no. My problem is my shrink up and left. I'm like, how does a shrink do that? So I have to call and see if they've got a replacement shrink yet. Because my regular doctor's been prescribing my meds for the past 4 months. Exxon said Snickers I go, it helps. It always helps to talk it out and stuff. They always get the crappy ones. I'm like, really? Sit there, first one, called me a liar. This last one I saw sat there and mocked me, so. Dude, I'm crazy, I'm not stupid. So, you know. Where the hell is Rosie Leon? Where the hell could she be? Oh, and that's another thing that's ticking me off with YouTube, guys. Every freaking video, whether it be a live stream or a video that I put out, they automatically demonetized and say not suitable for all audiences. So I have to sit there and fight. You have to fight it. You have to request a manual review. 2 days later, like, oh yeah, it's fine. Why is YouTube doing that? Why? Yeah, I think, Exxon, you have yourself a good night, hun. And take care. I think I'm getting ready to go too. Because I am like an hour past it. I'm an hour past my Betty bye time. Exxon says, night Les, night everyone, good night. But I think I'm gonna go too. It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and there is a few things I have to do. So, whoop. So I've got 2 videos to edit and get them in their little place. So everyone, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for participating. I love it. I hope everyone gets a little something out of these chats. Art Deco, see you in the next live stream. Thanks for the company. Art, as usual, you're so very welcome. And I hope we all do learn from each other. And remember, it just starts with one person. It does. So everybody, please have a great night and a great day. We'll talk later. Bye.